We're it's a late day. It's a very late day. It's late but worth the wait. All right, let's go. Let's get into ranked battles. Mikey was good.
Shout out to his family.
All right, let's get into it. Hi Nate, how you doing, man? Gawain, good morning. I'm gonna be trying this tune today. Also built a really evil Pairs Trap team. We're gonna see how that goes. Also, if I sound a little bit weird today, I was like, I like bit the bottom of my tongue. I don't know, that sounds really insane. But I bit the bottom of my tongue yesterday. So like, yeah, that's why I might sound a little bit silly today. Let's get it! All right, Whimsicott, Charizard, Venusaur, Pelipper. All right, seems okay. Let's do it. Also, I have an idea of what I want to bring to Baltimore, but I'm debating on whether or not I should play with that stuff on stream because it's kind of secret. You ignore the name, my name, the GF changed it, and I can't change it back for a week. Mikey. You sound more New Jersey with Mikey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay, wait, let me check my game, make sure it's okay. Seems all right. Let me know if the audio is like off or wonky or wobbly or anything like that. Hi Miranda, how are you doing? Hi Samantha. Okay, this is pretty good for me. And the Tailwind. Actually, do I just double down into Raichu? That would be funny. I think I'm gonna get hit by Hurricane right now, actually. But do they need Focus Blast is what I'm thinking. Okay. And they just use Hurricane on Whimsicott. Now what happens? Focus Sash. Yeah, they think I'm gonna give them free Electroshock boosts. That's kind of funny, honestly. Oh, that's evil. I thought it was the Mega. No! Oh my goodness. All right, wait, we got to come back from this. Just fake out Encore Raichu. I'm getting fried by some closed team sheet cheese, bro. That's absurd. Okay, I'm gonna CC. And then I'm gonna Electroshock the Pel. I can only use Aura Sphere. Okay, that's pretty lame. But in that case, I'm still gonna CC. And is this Pelipper Sash? I feel like it's not. That's just regular Raichu. All right, I might be selling. DD, what's good? Yo, it's good, Silver. How you doing? What is this game? This game is Power World 2, the sequel. Early access. Not everybody can get access. Not everybody can get access, man. What is good? How we doing today? Happy Monday. I am so late on a Monday today. Okay, that's good. That's really good damage. I think it's Mega Venusaur, actually. Venusaur Rain is actually pretty valid, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, that's really good damage. Last Tailwind turn, do you think they're gonna protect Tailwind? I feel like they're gonna protect Tailwind. You know what? Let me actually protect and make a passive play with Arch. What is this game? Oh, Peter's probably just angry that I'm not playing Fortnite. This game is Pokemon. Unironically, I can play whatever I want on my channel. All right, I feel like they're gonna hard switch Raichu to try to punish. That's cool, honestly. Okay, there it is. Here's Raichu. Oh, dude, wait, what? How is it moving before? Oh, they set up there. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. Pokemon Champions, I thought this was a SpongeBob channel. Yeah, exactly, bro. This is a SpongeBob channel. Why are you mad? Why are you angry? Why are you angry, guys? Hell yeah!
Shout out to his family.
Shout out to your family. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, this is Arch Slop. Guys, this is Prime Arch Slop. Okay. They're going to switch in Venusaur. But I still gotta hit this spot with Electro Shot. Here's Venusaur. Arch on Arch violence, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm faster? Speed tie wins, just minimum speed Arch. Okay, that's cool. One bridge is not like the other, though. Yeah, that is very true. It's Citrus Berry Venusaur. What? Do they even have a Mega Evolution right now? I mean, I guess Arch is the Mega Evolution, but it is what it is. I'm so very confused right now. I think it's possible that they ran Raichu. Raichu was the Mega, but they were like, oh, he's going to use Electro Shot. He's going to use Electro Shot. And then I didn't use Electro Shot. So that... I mean, I guess. It is what it is. Or do they have... Okay, I really just don't even know anymore. They clearly didn't bring a Mega. Alright, one Icy Wind and an Aura Sphere at +1 into the opposing Archaludon. Okay, that's a good thing I avoid that. Almost. I wonder if Icy Wind will pick it up. I don't think so. If anything, I probably should have Icy Winded the first turn rather than Protect. How do people get shinies? Is where I see them all the time. Yeah, transferring from other games. I'm about to get the Legends ZA DLC for the sole purpose of hunting shiny starters. Like some people, they care about shiny hunting way more than other people. That's why they have it. I'm gonna electro shot the Venusaur. I may get put to sleep. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. I wonder why I'm back up at work and then I'm here printing 150 invoices from the weekend. My goodness. That's insane. That's a good Parker. Got some good alpha shinies from Legends ZA. I don't think the only shiny that I got from Legends ZA was like the only alpha shiny I have from Legends ZA is a Deden. But the Pokedex is pretty easy to complete in that game. Like, it's really easy to complete in that game. Pokedex in Scarlet and Violet, you unironically need some help from friends or strangers on the internet. I think you had to hit. I don't really care. Don't tell me what I should have done. Because you did not have to play that match. I feel like the hunt part is what makes a shiny interesting. If it's just given to you, it's not that cool. I agree, because there's a shiny Mareep that's given to you in Legends ZA, and I just thought it was super random. And then later on, I was literally on stream, like some other time, I found a shiny Mareep, and I was like, I don't care about this anymore. The value is just way too low. So it'd be like that sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes, yes. Is it hard to complete the Scarlet Violet decks? Yes, but I'd say it's maybe 5 to 6 times as much work as Pokemon Legends ZA, because in Pokemon Legends ZA, for the most part, you can go about your day and you can take like a side quest, spend 5 minutes, and catch every Pokemon in a certain area, right? Or you can wait till night and then repeat that, and now it's like 15 minutes. And it sort of unlocks as you go, whereas Scarlet and Violet is an open world game, and because it's an open world game, there's not too much linearity in terms of where you're supposed to go and where you might find yourself. So you could just skip an area of the game that has a certain Pokemon that you need for the dex and then have to come back for it later. I don't think that happens as much in Legends ZA, and if it does, it's much easier to tell because Legends ZA has a smaller dex. Shiny Ponyta and Arceus, so same difference. Oh, is that the one that they gave you? In Arceus, was it a Ponyta? That's pretty funny. All right, who am I gonna play with today? So I have these 2 Parish Trap teams, and they're honestly pretty fun, but I've never used one. And if I use this now, I might be selling, but it might be different enough that people don't know what's about to happen. Then again, I'm thinking, what if I just use a variation of the Venusaur Rain team that did me really well at Grand Champions Festival Encore? And every time I think about it, I'm like, okay, let's go back to this. Team 7? What does that mean? Like Naruto? The red Gyarados and Soul Silver is not that important to me. I think if I happen to find my copy, and then I get my red Gyarados from that, then I think it's actually kind of cool. But yeah, if I were to like play through Soul Silver today and they gave me a red Gyarados, I'd be like, okay. I'd be like, yeah, that'd be like cool. Mystic Water Quillfish, Trust, Indeedee coming back. Might save Mega Alakazam. Do we have actual confirmation for that? Because if we do, that's really hype. That's super hype if we do. All right, this is Bird Slaw. I'm wondering, who are they gonna lead? I feel like Venusaur is better here. Spin Evolve is so clutch. That's a funny ass way to evolve. Wait, so I traded a level 100 Magikarp and it was stuck like that until Sword and Shield? Yeah, because until Sword and Shield, level 100 basically meant that you couldn't really like do anything. It means your Pokemon was just sort of frozen in that state, whereas now you can give it like a rare candy and other stuff. And also certain items, up until certain generations, certain items stop working on level 100 Pokemon. I love the first CC. I can still evolve my shiny level 100 Bisharp. Yeah, you can evolve it. You just need to go take it to... Oh, it's fake tears. Pokemon Plus real. Hi, Chloe. Oh my goodness. That looks like it's max attack adamant. Or maybe this is just max attack jolly. It's a lot of defense. That's a lot of special defense boost. Oh, dude, that's not good. That's really not good. Okay, fake tears is definitely very good. To the point that it's not good for me. I need a crit right now. I don't think I can like deal the damage. Is it another fake tears? Yeah, it is another fake tears. Dude, this strat is too good. I might have to use it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this battle. Straight up. But I'm thinking they're gonna CC me again. I don't have anything that eats CC. Venusaur is gonna... it's not doing the most damage, but it's doing annoying damage. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see a way out of this. But if you see a way out of this from this turn, and then you're not going to tell me some bullshit like, well, what you should have done on this turn or that turn, like if you're going to tell me that, like actually please shut the fuck up and never type in my chat. But if you're going to tell me how to navigate this, then let me know. Rubber elbow was good. I've been on the toilet all morning erupting from my... Yeah, that's tough. That's rough, dude. People are using Strength Sap Sinistra on Staraptor. It heals itself, but it's too slow. That's the one problem. Basically spamming Mud Slap into the bowl. Proud of you, buddy. No, Icy Wind 110% didn't change the outcome of this game. Retro, please just chill out. Chill out, brother. It's like the third day you are arguing with people when I scroll by. No, I argue with people literally every day. I argue with people every single day. Without fail. You're wrong. You're just wrong about that. Because I argue with people every single day. You said the third day in a row? No, I argue with people literally every day. Literally every day. John Tolentino. I'm not gonna lie, this battle's fried. It's really well played though. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I brought Strength Sap Sinistra to a tournament on Friday, and that was the second time I've used Strength Sap Sinistra, and it just disappointed me so badly. I'm not gonna hold you. The sass is a daily habit, something like that. Also, I haven't finished my first coffee, bro. I'm gonna be grumpy as hell, bro. What do y'all expecting of me? Reflect. They go for Brave Bird? Possibly. Yeah, bro, we're about to go right back to Bird Slop. I'm going right back to Bird Slop. Yeah, I played one game against one game that's not Bird Slop, and now we're about to do it again. We're about to do the same thing all over again. It is about to be Bird Slop lifestyle. Can't beat them, join them. Type of team. Yeah, no, that's... Y'all, look at this. I need a crit. I need 2 crits. Bird Slop ain't sand. Not all sand slop is bird. Is what you gotta say. I kind of wish Malamar was faster to use Topsy Turvy on it. Why don't you do something like Mean Look? I think Mean Look's a pretty good strat. Yeah, I'm just not doing the damage. I think it's a waste of time. Red Panda, do I know you IRL? I don't know. Do I know you IRL? It's possible. Yeah, I'm getting back down to Elo Hell, which is like the start of the season, so it's whatever, but... Are you from the West Coast? No, but I visit like once a year. I visit West Coast like once a year. Next year, I'll be visiting twice. Okay, where's that team? That feels less cope. Was this a Bird Slop team, or was it a different Bird Slop team? Was it this Bird Slop? I think it was this Bird Slop team. I'm pretty sure it was this Bird Slop team. Yo, JHX! Sorry, I bit my tongue last night, so I'm like stuttering a little bit. Thank you for the follow. All right, let's go. East Coast, Beast Coast. East Coast, Beast Coast. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Tell him to put his social security number in the chat to confirm. Yo, yeah, that would be a pretty good way. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, there's a non-zero chance that your identity gets stolen, but you know what I'm saying? For vibes? You said gotcha, never mind them? Bro, I don't know. Maybe you saw somebody that looks like me. I don't feel like there are not too many people that look like me, but every once in a while it happens. It's bound to happen, right? Bro asks, I stopped being lazy and hit master yesterday with dual weather mega steelix team. That sounds pretty cool. How do you like that? Guys, I have ideas for Baltimore, but I'm not sure if I should be playing them on ladder yet. But essentially, I'm thinking about Focus Sash Scolipede, not Mega Scolipede, but Focus Sash. Okay, I'm pretty sure Infernape gets Fake Out. If you don't mind me asking, did you pay for the monthly or the yearly? Because I'm thinking about buying. I'm paying for the monthly, but probably in like a month or so, or whenever this cycle ends, because I might be like too late to change it. It's only $5 per month. You save a little bit per year, but if you're on the fence about this game, just pay per month. It's only $5. There are a bunch of things that you pay for every month, multiple times per month, that are above $5 that, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's at least worth it for that reason. Have you encountered a shiny Pokemon through recruiting? I've only gotten a Corviknight, but most of the Pokemon that I get aren't from this game, so I maybe would have found more, or maybe I just wouldn't have. Who knows? My shiny luck is kind of wonky. Sometimes I get a lot of shinies in other games. Other times it takes me like a whole weekend to find a single one. Okay, they protect Zard, and they go for like sleep powder, I'm thinking. Yeah, of course I got you. Is ground, electric, flying a good triangle to start as a base? I don't think it's bad, as long as it works into the metagame. Nothing wrong with whatever core works for you, right? Because if it's like a balanced core where it's like defensive balance or like offensive balance or anything else like that, you just need to use it the way that's supposed to be used, and then it's like just as effective, if that makes sense. That's super unlucky. Alright, well, no attack boost for me, I guess. Right, Flare Blitz. And Sleep Powder is very annoying. Okay, I'll talk about it here since it's like y'all are my viewers. So it's a little bit different, but I'm thinking about using Misty Terrain Grimmsnarl with Focus Sash Golipede to support Floette, allow Floette to deal more damage. Because the thing is that Scolipede is cool, right? When it Mega Evolves, it gets slower, which I guess is whatever, depending on like whether or not you care about that. But there's one thing that like sort of makes me think like, okay, this is underplayed. And so you know how Fake Tears was used like last game? Well, a lot of people at regionals will run Farigiraf or anti-instant strats, or they'll just double down and go like super hard into the instant strats. Because of that, I feel like my experience at these major tournaments has made me think like, oh yeah, this is really valuable. How many people are playing against Focus Sash Golipede who can set up Acid Spray and then now Floette just absolutely wipes, where I have access to Speed Boost and I have a move that covers Charizard in Rock Slide at base 100 attack. It's really not that bad. I have some videos of Mega Scolipede doing well in singles. Oh yeah, that's different. What do you think of that Mega Houndoom and Torkoal combo? I saw the video, I never got to watch. I saw the video thumbnail, I never got to click it. It was way too late yesterday by the time I saw it. But I did see it. Yeah, I'm getting fried out here. I'm getting fried out here today. This is pretty rough. I'm not gonna hold you. All right, I'm gonna need dual wing beat to finish Whimsicott, and then I'm gonna sack. I'm gonna sack Sinistra. Someone is using Misty Terrain Grim Swagger, and yeah, they'd be happy to see Mega Houndoom getting some love. One of the most metal designs. Yeah, I agree. I love some Houndoom. Love me some Houndoom. It's like 2 of my favorite types. I think Swagger's really funny. I think Swagger's hilarious, actually. All right. All right, well, that tailwind is certainly not good. Yeah, it's cool, dude. No worries. Thanks for the follow. Sometimes people unfollow and don't realize it. Either that or you were just watching on an alt and I got recommended to both For You pages. It's not that deep. If you're like a friend of mine and then you're randomly unfollowing me, then I'm not gonna lie, be getting hurt. But there was somebody like not this past Friday, but like a Friday before that, who they got upset because I told them not to speak about my friend a certain way because my friend is a streamer, and they basically were like speaking about their viewer count, saying, oh well, they don't have too many viewers. And I was like, it doesn't matter if they don't, like, just don't say that in my chat regardless of the reason why. And then they got butthurt, and then during Friday Fight Night they pulled back up and they were like, oh, like, I'm proud of you for doing well to the GCFB, all this other stuff. And then they clicked follow. I was like, bro, you're like actually weird for that. Shit. I'm gonna go Flare Blitz and Infernape because it's so frail. Okay, I don't get the double protect. That's pretty unfortunate. What's Drain Punch? Do you think it's Drain Punch Focus Sash? Could be. Alright, that's pretty foolish, all things considered. But why does the view count matter? Because I was getting ready to raid somebody. So they were like, this so-and-so only has this many viewers. And I was like, you don't have to, like, why are you phrasing it like that? Like, as if that's not my friend. Right? Like, I think it's lame when people are like that. Because you can say, hey, let's raid this person or that person without, like, saying, oh, they only have so-and-so viewers. I think that's lame. I think that's very lame. Like, that's just, there's zero consideration for what that person's doing or the sacrifice they're making to be alive. That's why I never judge, bro. Like, a lot of times you'll see people with like 3-4 viewers, like max, and you know what, like, they're still doing whatever they're doing, right? Yeah, nah. And then this person came in and was like, oh dude, I'm sorry, I was drunk when I unfollowed you. I was like, are you like seriously typing this in somebody's live stream chat with like zero humility or self-awareness to understand that, like, if you yourself are drunk, that it's like your fault? I don't know. Yeah, but it was some dude named Greased Lightning, which was like, Grease Lightning, go Grease. I like Grease. I thought Grease was cool. Grease the musical. It's not my cup of tea. Those people wouldn't let, yo, I'm not gonna lie, Grease is not my cup of tea because those same people would not let me drink from the same water fountain. Okay, that's a really dark joke, but I'm honestly not even wrong about that. See, I live in America. I'm not a big fan of all these greasers, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, hey, what is this dude doing over here? That's why the Titanic is a comedy. I'm hollering. Nah, yeah, but yeah, their name is Greased Lightning, so I was like, okay, bro, like, there's something loaded about this, about why you're getting mad at me about this and not other people. But apparently this person unfollowed me, then tracked my progress through the Grand Champions Festival, and then came back another day. It's just like, all right, bro, whatever. Where is it? Fake Tears is a dark type, so it's gonna be all the way down. Let's try it out. I started streaming recently and hit a high of 11 viewers. That should have me on the moon, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, but everybody has like their own, whatchamacallit, their own trajectory. So I feel like that's par for the course. Depends on where you're streaming also. I think certain platforms have gotten better about certain platforms have definitely gotten better about like discoverability and algorithms and stuff. But still, if you're, let's say for example, you're streaming like a very niche game from like the 90s that didn't really sell well, but it's a huge part of your childhood or whatever, and you want to stream it / create a video for it, you're streaming / recording, you have like 1 viewer, right? See, the thing is that if it's actually something that's interesting enough, then you can, on the back end of that, turn that into a video, into a video about a not super well-known game, and you can spin that into like practically, you can spin that into a video that gets people's attention, meaning that just because somebody's live with low viewership doesn't mean that like what they have to offer is just completely null and void. Pro tip, I don't know if that's a pro tip, but I've already used Whimsicott Endeavor, so it's like, it's not really new to me, but I don't really like using it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Whimsicott Endeavor strat. Because Whimsicott just wants to run too many moves, and then it's like, you have to just let yourself be hit and taken down to sash, and most of the moves that do that can potentially just ignore your sash, because let's say it's like it's Sandstorm, and you get hit by with like a hard-hitting move in Sandstorm, or let's say it's like Guitar X0, you get hit with like Iron Head, it takes you down to sash, you go down to Storm, you get hit by Sludge Bomb, takes you down to sash. You know what I'm saying? Just like a bunch of different stuff like that. You get hit by Flare Blitz, it takes you down to sash, and you get burnt. So I feel like this is, you know what? I'm gonna Calm Mind here, and I'm gonna taunt the Farigiraf. I want a shiny Whim so bad. This is like one of my most recent shinies. I did a lot of shiny hunting for it. I did like 3 sandwiches, and I was in the Blueberry Dome. That was an awful shiny to get. I wonder what's the most optimal spot to shiny hunt Whimsicott. Because some people are saying Blueberry Dome, but it's funny because at one point I was shiny hunting them in the Blueberry Dome, and then a bunch of them started flying away in the wind. I was like, oh my gosh. You could use Safeguard with the teammate, but I feel like you'd lose too much momentum. In what case? All right, they're taunted. I'm gonna get a Calm Mind and Parting Shot into the Silver. Maturity is realizing Torkoal is actually the GOAT. Yeah, that's real. That's a real thing. You realize that once you're old enough. Hi, Kyle. How you doing today? Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying, Theo. I'm personally a bit skeptical about it still. Well, I'm at +2. I'm gonna go with a Dazzling here. and follow up with a Machi Gotcha. All right, that's good damage. And then single target Machi Gotcha. Just don't bring one sand team, I guess. I guess it's possible. I mean, there are good sand teams that are running Whimsicott right now. Oh yeah, just relaxing right now? Nice. Hopefully everybody's Monday is going all right. Monday's the worst day of the week. I feel like T-Tar can eat Moonblast from Whims. Yeah, because the special defense boost in the sand. It's nice. It's very nice. Watching at the cubicle. Deoxel was good.
Shout out to his family.
Shout out to your family, King. Thanks for watching. Okay. And that's a very unfortunate miss. I'm going to go ahead and protect. Hard switch. Send Ensign back out. I mean, the damage was crazy because I was +2 because of Combine. What does Flash Fire do? It boosts the... It gives you a single... Well, basically, you remain immune to it, but the Flash Fire user gets a permanent, until switched out, boost to all their fire type moves. Loving the reels, by the way, always makes me tune in. Dude, I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. It means actually a lot. Because it gets tough sometimes when you're deciding like what to do. Like, for example, on YT, I've been sending posts there and they're just not doing super well because most of my audience has been like, I have 8,000 subs, but it doesn't really matter that much because they're all like Fortnite fans, for example, right? So it makes me feel kind of crazy sometimes, but I'd say overall, I think I'm doing all right. I think that I've now been streaming consistently and I'm gaining subscribers, but I'm also losing more subscribers than I'm gaining on YT. It's more so like, what can I get people to watch? Thanks for the follow, man. So I'm considering like, is YT the best thing for this, or should I maybe just stream Fortnite like 2-3 times per week for like very short streams on there? Yo, thanks for the Prime, Deoxel. Appreciate that. Pokemon just better. I'm not gonna lie, Pokemon makes me feel more at peace. I'd say that like Fortnite definitely has a more addictive gameplay loop, and I'm a very like tactical and I'm a very technical gamer. Like, I can do a lot of stuff. Like, I can edit 3 floors in like a cone in like a second or something, or do some, just like, I can go absolutely crazy because my brain is just like that. I have like a very good ADHD brain to process and output like high input video games and like all that other stuff. I think that's pretty cool. But I'm realizing that I enjoy that more when I don't have to stream it for people. And I could have 2 viewers and one of those viewers will be stream sniping me the entire time. I'm tired of Fortnite, to keep it a buck with you. Fortnite community is the reason why people don't like Fortnite players. It's not because of the game. The game is great. Everybody loves Fortnite. Everybody hates Fortnite players. I think that's a very fair comparison. Fair's comparison, in fact. This is kind of crazy. Pokemon is a fun game to hit some Za, then hop on ladder for. I just don't want to play like that. And I'll be hitting the Za and hopping on Fortnite and kicking ass. But like that, but that's me. That's just me, right? That's not everybody. That's not everybody. All right, what if I went with light screen here? Gardevoir is actually very threatening right now, extremely threatening. I mean, okay. Let's do this. In the back, let's put Sinistra Ensign. I want to stream champions, but I don't think I'm good enough to make entertaining content on it. Then use your personality. Like, I'm not consistent enough to be like a champion tier streamer, right? I think if I wasn't streaming, I'd be a lot more careful about when I did like hop on ladder and stuff. And because I'm streaming, I feel a pressure to like try more teams and do this other stuff, which honestly is not really great for my elo, but at the same time, it's like, who cares? I don't really care that much. Will I be taken down to Sash here? I feel like do they have a ghost type Pokemon in the back? They don't. I don't know. I feel like Wano's my favorite arc from One Piece. It's a really good arc. For sure, I would never ladder at night if I was streaming. No, I'm not really scared of that. I've gotten to really good ranks by streaming at night when most people wouldn't expect me to. I mean, actually, no, it's streaming at like prime time-ish times. I'm a bit confused about this. Is this a bot? That's so sad. That's so sad, actually. What? Yo, what? Not scared that I just don't need all the random gimmick teams I was aiming if I was aiming for champion. Do I own a donor? No, I don't. Doesn't it take like a lot of equipment to like actually do kebab stuff? Somebody let me know if I'm wrong. And the fake tears. And it's Gardevoir. Okay, that's not terrible. Got this great Turkish place near me, Fire Kebabs. There's a good Turkish bro, why? Explosion Slop? What is happening? Bro, they just exploding everybody, bro. I would make a joke about this, but I'm not gonna make a joke about this. Yeah, a troll explosion team, but it's like not even good enough to be like a troll, like haha got you type of team. Like it's just kind of just a bad team. I don't know, maybe that's negative. You know, I don't give a fuck if that's negative, bro. Who cares? But like, it's not good, so it's like whatever. I feel like they're gonna protect T-Tar again. And if not, then somebody say boom. Yeah, dude, I have no clue why they would do that. Like, I mean, I guess explosion spam is yeah. Love me some wing beats, man. Yo, that's still a scary amount of damage. Mind you, I am very far boosted along in terms of special defense. Why does Gardevoir? It feels like Gardevoir sometimes hits harder than Float, which I know is like not completely true, but it just, ooh, it just feels like it. The CC and hard switch. Yeah, nah, I've had some pretty bad dual wing meat misses. I use Grimmsnarl with the Madonna Troya. Who is that? What Pokemon is that? Gardevoir is budget Floette. Floette is budget Xerneas. That's very real. All roads lead back to Xerneas. Wow, that's honestly, that's philosophical and inspiring that you said that. Wow. Thank you. That was poetic. That was art. That was actually art, man. Let's go! I gotta get all my elo back, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's really do it, bro. Let's really do it and get in all of it back. And then I'm gonna hit champion here. And then I don't know. I'm not gonna hold you. If I get champion rank and I'm like in and out, then I'll push for the title at the end of the season. But if not, then I'm like okay with whatever. I'm just trying to hit it. Imagine double fairy art. That would be pretty crazy. Are they gonna add a format where Mega, Floette, and Xerneas are eligible in the same team? I feel like not anytime soon, possibly. Because here's the thing, it's like, what are they leaning into there? Are they leaning into Megas? Will we see Paradoxes come back? I personally think that we won't see Paradoxes come back. Unless Terastallization comes back. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss Scarlet Violet right now. I kind of miss Scarlet Violet, but I like champions too. This is okay. Let's do it. Yeah, Mega's is so much better in my opinion. You said no Terra, please, no Terra, please. I like Terastallization. I think it's really cool. I think there's a really high skill ceiling and there's a lot of skill expression that you can use with Terastallization. I think next season we get the last 4 new Megas and the rest of the choice items. That's very cool. I don't like Terra too much. Don't like Terra too hard. But that's what like makes it a better competitive thing, right? Now I wonder if they're gonna Mega Evolve. Are they? Terra was fun for comp. Probably best comp gimmick. Give me triple battles back. I think triple battles are very cool. Very underrated. Post team sheet era, bruh. Everything can flip for no reason. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. I used to like post team sheet more. Now I like post team sheet way more. Terra does seem more competitive than Mega and Dynamax, but I hate the stupid hats. I'm not gonna lie, Dynamax is kind of super random because your Pokemon just get huge and then like just random shit happens. I feel like that makes sense. Damn, they really hate Whimsicott in this format, bro. Whimsicott's actually a victim every battle. They go out of their way to ruin Whimsicott today, bro. Not Whimsicott. Not my Whimsicott. Say it ain't so. Also, I'm thinking about decorate alchemy. Cause hear me out. There are two really funny strats that absolutely just nerf Star Raptor. Number one, swagger. Because not only do you drop Star Raptor's attack by 2, but you confuse the enemy. Number two, decorate from alchemy. Because now it's just a free -2 and whatever. It's so funny. Go for a close combat into Grimsnarl and fake out the Pell. Decorate with Instant that has close combat and Earthquake. Real. Yo, shout out to dude. Shout out to Pandas, bro. Pandas, you're so real for cooking that up. Roserade Sleep Powder with Wide Lens besides Infernape with Fake Out is my best friend right now. Ooh, how's that working for you? I considered Alchemy, but was concerned about its lack of bulk. Just put everything towards like physical bulk. It already has some good special bulk. But when I'm saying that, I'm oversimplifying it. Gosh, I'm just in with final game for what's up. Oh, Hendez, I reserved a hotel room. So I'm excited about that. It is not too far from the venue, and it's a 10-minute Uber ride from the venue. So I'm gonna take a bus down there. I was going to drive, but then I was like, I don't know. Maybe I will. I haven't decided, but I'll very likely not drive. I'm gonna CC so that I survive, and I'm going to fun shot my goal. Hit him with the final gambit for my Star Raptor. See, I was saying I was oversimplifying things. That's the biggest oversimplification sentence here. Maybe I can crash with you if I make day 2. I mean, you're good to crash with you for day 1 also. We take offense. But like I said, I'll keep you posted. Because I reserved, but there is a possibility that if there's something better elsewhere that I'll take it. But for Louisville, Kentucky, no, it's not Louisville, it's Louisville. For Louisville, Kentucky, which I know it's like, it's some stuff. It's like a remnant of the French never mind. But like, oh, CC? Yo, CC is actually so ultra free right here, hold on. Umbreon with swagger and foul play is disgusting into Star Raptor. You are indeed right. No, because even at +2, you're only dealing like 25 to 30% damage on like a +2 Mega Star Raptor. Tried 5 Intimidates turn 1 strat with Mega Scrafty, Skill Swap, Weird Air, Face Mirror Armor 2. That's actually hilarious. Enzo, why don't you go ahead and take like a video of that? Because those videos, they go absolutely viral on the internet. Next time something crazy like that happens, hit like the screen record button. I mean, if you're on mobile, you can't really do that, but like you can just hit this button right here and it'll record. So that you can post some like really cool gameplay. And sometimes if it's funny enough, it goes really, really viral. It goes really, really viral. Which sometimes surprises me. I gotta work on this coffee, but it's actually like cold now. It don't hit the same. Oh, this is a Fox. This is a Fox match. This is a very Fox. This is a very Fox-driven gameplay. I think Fake Tears win is really good for this, but I wanna move first. But the thing is, when I say that, is that I'm running a slow variant of Star Raptor because of the way that I set up with it. I'm wondering if Floette is gonna be the wave here. Might as well try. All right, no, fuck it. Let's just let's try it out and see how it goes. And I'll stagger my kill with Scott. It was good. Happy good morning, buddy. I tried to force the strat, but backfired every time. Yeah, that happens. Don't worry about it. You can keep trying, bro. Don't give up. I'm getting annoyed with Trick Room to the point that I'm going to put it on my Delphox as a counter. No, just use a taunt. Just find a taunt user that you really like. I think that's a really good solution to things. I wonder if this is Mega Glimora, because Mega Glim has been making a comeback recently. Yeah, I'm wishing that I had actually run Star Raptor here, but in the event that it's not, let's see. Oh, I got jabasted so hard right there. Word for Louisville, the hotel is less than a quarter, is literally like a quarter mile from the venue. So I lucked out there because there's a really good set of hotels around the Louisville Louisville Convention Center. I really did not expect it to be that affordable, which was a very good, very pleasant surprise. If I protect, they go for Encore. That lets me Flare Blitz Whim. Or I feel like I should have taunted, because I can't get rid of Whim unless I get a burn. We'll see. What convention are you going to? It's not a convention. It's Pokemon Regionals. Burn, please burn. Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about! And it's a berry time, bro. Let's go. Is this Whimsicott running Encore? If it is, then that's like okay, in all honesty. I should have, you know, in a perfect world, I would be more responsible and I would have clicked on that turn. Oh, just in case I get hit by an Encore. That was a crit. That was a crit. That was a fucking crit. Oh my gosh, bro! Dude, that was, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that's really bad. Well, there goes my game. It's not completely over yet, but it's pretty over. Oh my gosh, how infuriating, man. Good luck with that. Thank you. Appreciate you, dude. I literally have only one thing to do right now, which is, and it's really predictable too. Like I might just actually get ultra punished with this, but the idea is to matcha gacha rather than rage powder, which might set me up to get fried. But the idea is fake tears, the Mora, Meta Slop versus Meta Slop. I literally build my own teams. Don't poison me, please. If I get poisoned, that's just completely unfortunate. You're joking, bro. That's -2 special. What is this? What are they feeding this Glamora? Oh, bro. Okay, no, I'm feeding them so badly. I'm feeding so hard right now. Please burn the King Gambit. Burn the King Gambit, please, so I can win this game. I'm gonna Flare Blitz because this is my fake out turn. If I manage to get rid of this, uh-oh. Yeah, no. I was gonna say, no way, they're not gonna call it, they're not gonna attack, they're gonna spiky shield. No, I know, respected right there. Oh, respecting! I gotta stop doing that, man. Oh my goodness. Can I get a burn on the King Gambit? If I don't, then this game's over. One turns are left to Tailwind. Oh, they still have one more turn. Well, it's been real. It's been real, man. I mean, I guess theoretically I could Rage Powder here. GG, well played. That's the worst feeling. I played it out as best as I could, but that crit absolutely sealed my fate. We're not winning like I'd like to be. Let's switch to something different. Let's play something off meta. Off meta Parish Slop. Let's go. All right. This is an original team. Wang Ren. Darts, what's good? I'm running Paris Slop to fix my elo. No, don't freeze me! And defaults. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to click follow me here. I'm gonna fire spin the Archaludon. They might just straight... They're not hard switching? Why are you not hard switching? Why are you not hard switching, my good sir? Well, I'd eat a Dragon Pulse at least. Oh, it's E-Shot. Who's gonna tell them? Who's gonna tell them? Who's gonna tell them? Who's gonna tell them? Okay. Oh, dude. That's gonna slap. Love anti-meta tech that just leaves the opponent like, huh? No, this opponent is about to get the freest one in their life. So I just let two of my Perishmons go down. Yeah, that's not ideal at all. That's not ideal, but let's see. What can stop this from being very terrible? Oh, it's gonna be Gengar versus 2, which doesn't seem like the greatest. I should just click disable. I was like, let me just click disable. I should have just done that. I didn't have to be attacking right now. Okay, no, I'm straight up lost this. I've lost this battle. On 4. All right, I think I still need to work on this because if like the first game there's going to be something wrong with it, then there's clearly a lot more to work. Still a long way to go with this one. All right, we're back in the ELO basement. Back in the ELO basement. This format feels super rock paper scissors, which I don't really love, to be honest with you. Elo Heliante? Exactly, bro. Ode hell. Ode hell. Beckham, bro. Alright, because it's OD hell. Yeah, as soon as I want to not be going up against that type of team, it's the type of team that I go up against. Alright. Okay. All right, let's roll. I'm not gonna lie, I might sell this one also, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best. Living Legend, how are you doing today? Are you having a good day today? All right, Tailwind time. Tailwind time. Okay, that's good damage. And light screen. I ain't even mad at you. I ain't even mad at you for doing that. However, you are gonna get encored. Because I feel like they want to bullet switch after doing that. So just forcing them to stay on the field will be pretty funny. And another Dazzling Gleam doesn't hurt either. I feel like you could be like, oh, why don't you just go for the Garchomp? Because Garchomp could hard switch right now. I feel like it makes sense. But at the same time, Garchomp getting hit with Encore is like kind of... I feel like it might be a little bit predictable because Garchomp just protected. And I guess they let me just click Encore. But Light Screen is going to help Garchomp survive that. As you can see, that's probably... It might be Kelped. But Earthquake is Earthquake. Oh, it's Lorb. Okay, no worries then. I feel like they're gonna protect again, so I'm gonna Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam, because if Garchomp doesn't protect, then it's kind of free, but if Garchomp does, then I have damage into, I have double damage to this. All right, that's nice. That's very nice, actually. You have a spare Floette Eternal for me? Dude, that thing takes like 8 hours of gameplay. I don't think you've watched my stream for like 8 hours. Give it a buck with you. Moonblast. This is the second to last turn of Tailwind. Poison is very annoying here. Let's go for this. Been playing casual with Mega Skarmory and Venusaur team with Polytoad and Peacock for weather destruction. That sounds pretty cool. 8 hours is speed running it too. I mean, I think if you have like super optimal Pokemon, but if you're going from like scratch to try to get that, then yeah, that's rough. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not trying to be mean when I say it. It's just like, I don't even have that much time to spend 8 hours to do something for myself. So I'm sorry about that, man. But hopefully in the future they'll let you play it. They'll let you play with it. All right. I feel like I didn't rush. I didn't rush that time. So I feel like that was all good. Somebody's car alarm's going off. We live in a like an upscale neighborhood, so that's not what I like to hear. Keep it a buck with you. Is this? No, I feel like this is Mega. I feel like Rock Slide, even though it's not going to be doing too much, is my best bet here. I'm about to replay ZA till Wolverine comes out, but then again, I do need to grind champs. I just want to grind for shinies. That's it. I probably will never finish the Legends ZA DLC, but I will absolutely grind for shinies because I will do something like that. Because I am a shiny goblin. I enjoy shiny Pokemon quite a bit. Okay, yeah, I think I should have just gone for a Stomping Tantrum into Gengar, because that would have just stopped my Whimsicott from going down. I think they're gonna protect this turn and go for Shadow Ball. Okay, nah, I fell for it. I got you basted. I got you basted. I got you. Yo, they basted me up right there, bro. Rock Slide better do some. Oh my gosh, no! Flinch, please. Okay, all right, that's good. They need a double protect. He's not gonna hit this double protect. He's not gonna hit this double protect. He's not gonna hit that. He's not gonna hit this. The highest circle, heckin' thank you. He can't get into champion tier unless you give him a Floette. It's the missing chess piece. I actually know a good amount of people that made it to champion tier without Floette. Give me the flinch. All right, guys. I know we talked about bird slop, but fish slop is where it's at. Fish slop is where it is at, everybody, and I'm not taking that. I'm not gonna take that back. Fish slop is the way. Fish slop is the way. Man, shout out to Fish slop.
Shout out to his family.
Fish hate to see a Tailwind knockoff coming. Real. Bask in the back is so goated. I'm not gonna lie. Bask in the back. Klefki slop. I tried retro. I tried to hardwire Klefki into the Pear Slop team, bro. But then Pear Slop was not slopping hard enough, bro. It literally just was not sloppy enough, brother. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Cast form slop when? Nah, I'm traumatized by cast form slop. What, 4 people in this chat got beat by cast form slop day 1 of this season? Absurd. How many battles did it take me to get to Master Ball? It took me like I don't know, like 2 days worth of battles. Well, not really 2 days worth of battles. It was like a day and some change. But I also sold hella hard. Zard Slop. Got to love the Zard Slop. I love the Zard Slop. It's so sloppy. They don't have Tailwind. What are the odds that they lead Milotic? This is Ancient Power Zard. Gotta deal as much damage to Milotic as humanly possible. Here we go! I was playing solos and ran into 2 final Gambit mons, Lapter, Lucario, then Sash Endeavor. Oh my god. That's insane, bro. I started running Stunfisk because he's actually not terrible in the metagame right now. Rosa the GOAT! You are, shout out to his family. You are a unique person for doing that. Let's get a shout out to his family.
Shout out to his family.
I'm gonna Draining Kiss, Rock Slide, or Dragon Claw. Actually, not. Let me just go full spread. Carlitos. Sunfire. Yo, why are we spelling fire like that? That's like Fire Festival. Oh my goodness. Yo, Fire Festival is the... Oh my gosh. Yo, who's down to go to Fire Festival too? We out to Fire Festival? We out to Fire Festival. We out, guys. What? Trust. We really out here at Fire Festival. Fire Festival. Fire Festival lifestyle, bro. All right, guys, we're gonna be going to Fire Festival. Yeah! Shout out to Fire Festival. Shout out Fire Festival, everybody. How much damage? I stand to take a ton of damage here. They might hard switch Chomp. Yeah, they're gonna hard switch Chomp. One of us is either gonna get put to sleep or... Karina, 3%? No! It's all good. Don't poison me. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. All right, here comes Chomp because they know I'm locked into Rock Slide. It might be Life Orb Chomp the way that they're moving, or whatchamacallit. Wasn't it just like Life Orb Venusaur and shit? Why, if there's Fairy Aura, there's no like visual cue for it beyond the text? Because there's never a visual cue for any of those abilities. And Fairy Aura, I don't believe is the... technically, it's like one of the first Aura type of abilities, but it's like also just given to Floette. In addition to Xerneas, who's the first Fairy Aura Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna Draining Kiss and Rock Slide. Yeah, it's not like there's nothing for that one specifically. Pretty much all the abilities that work like that have like no visual cue. What was it? It was Kyurem and Rush. The Kyurems, they have... No, what am I saying? The black and white Pokemon have something like that, like Turbo Blaze and something. It's like... No, I'm wrong about that. That's Mold Breaker. Sorry. Never mind. Ignore me. How much coins donos for an Eternal Floette? You will not send me enough money for me to give you an Eternal Floette. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. If you paid me like 8 hours, if you paid me for like the work to go and get a Floette, which if you paid me 8 hours for the work to get one, then maybe. But then I'd also have to complete the full game. So you'd have to give me like $250 and I'd give it to you in 2 days. That's the only way that I would give you Eternal Floette. I literally talked about it like taking me 8 hours and you're still asking me here, bro. Come on, man. I told you, just use Gardevoir. Just use Gardevoir. If you're that upset about Floette, like just use Gardevoir, bro. Like you're over here in chat thinking that I'm actually gonna go out. What, you're gonna give me like $5 worth of coins and you expect me to do like, what, 12 hours of work? For what, bro? Strong point? No, I'm saying like you're being weird as shit. At this point, bro, like you asked me an hour ago, I'm telling you the same thing now, but except now I'm actually annoyed because you don't understand why that's an annoying thing to ask somebody. You have zero consideration for other people, man. And that's not like a good look or a haha or whatever. It's just a bad look through and through. Like I said, I explained why several times. You have zero consideration for my efforts. Why would I do that for you? Tell me one reason why I should do that for you. No, you can't, because it's like, I said it nicely. I tried to not address you directly like this because I'm trying to be nicer and I'm trying not to be rude to people, but it's like, now you're saying like strong point, haha, but you're really over here thinking that I'm stupid enough to go out of my way to start a new game file, spend the 10 hours plus it takes to speed run the story, and then give you a Floette off of a TikTok gift, bruh. Like, please stop it. Seriously. Like that. Nah, like that. I personally just find that to be so disrespectful. Yeah, he can't get me. Nah, yeah, dude. Like I guess legend, but at the same time, nah. And of all streamers to ask, I know that you're asking me because I read every like chat. I read every single message in chat. So I feel like that's just taking advantage of my like kindness because you want something from me, and that like doesn't go over well for me personally. Because yeah, whenever my community members are like, hey, I need a certain Pokemon, hey, I need this or that or the third, I do that for them. I actually do stuff for people. Like some people be like, oh, like, yeah, I know it might be a little bit crazy for you to think about it, but I do things for my friends. Like I do things for my friends when it's not at the expense of like my own well-being, right? And I think like, yeah, I'm not gonna hold you if my best friend is like, hey, I need you to do something for me, and I'm like, it's like an emergency or something, I'm gonna do that for my friend. That was a crit, was it? No, it wasn't. That's just, is that Fairy Feather win? I think that might be Fairy Feather. That looked like it was Fairy Feather. And the classic poison, that was not very great on my part, but it's good damage, very good damage. That was in fact Fairy Feather Whimsicott. I was thinking, how did it do that much damage without a crit? And yeah, it's just like, okay, it's Fairy Feather. Makes sense. You want some shiny chomps when it's community? Yeah, dude, 100%. I'll grab some, but I'll also like, whenever it's like that, I don't just like receiving favors from people. Like I'll definitely try to get like other shinies to trade with people. Wave Crash, Aqua Jet. I think Aqua Jet goes pretty hard here. Last Respects. Okay. No, but I'm definitely within range to get rid of this Glamora, but I'm already in Tailwind, so that's why I was like, maybe I don't need to. Huh? How is this Charizard so fast? Oh, because we're both in Tail. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Sheesh, I'm gonna lose this one. That was a really bad switch. It was a really bad switch, dude. Wait, what's the community day that's coming up? And why is it mid? Alright, bro, that's a fumble. I can't believe I'm still doing hard switches like that. Let's make it. I personally just think it's funny that they made that the Pokemon that steals. Because I honestly, Nickets be stealing, bro. Nickets be stealing. I can make that joke. I can make that joke. BT dope. By the way, I'm the only one that got to make that joke. You see Michael Kelch, Gengar, non-Mega Swampert with the on team, just won DR. Michael Kelch is just an insane player. Very good. I did not see that, but that sounds cool. That sounds really cool. You named your Thievul Sly Cooper? That's a good one. Base Gengar Yan, okay. M Gengar, non-Mega. Oh, base Swampert, okay. That's pretty cool. No, that guy's an insane player. That guy's an absolutely insane player. And I think Michael Kelshin is an example of, if you're like diligent and smart enough, you can absolutely make a lot of different strategies work. Serena's annoying. And Flashfire can really fry me. At this point, I'm just trying to play through Tilt because I'm like, I don't know, because I'm like, it's something that, how do I explain this? So at first you're like, oh, I'm losing, I don't want to play anymore. But then when you like acclimate playing through Tilt, you just become like a better player. I don't even know how to explain it. Are they gonna wide guard? Bro, their name is Flinch, bro. I gotta make them flinch now. Because I can't believe they're doing that. Fake out into rock slide. No, I feel like that's actually pretty unwise. Let me flare blitz the Mana Swine and just hard switch to something else. I feel I'll get hit by an ice type attack. Learning comes through struggle. Yeah, and a lot of these very good players have been playing this game for like 14 to 15 years. So I have a lot to catch up on. And also, for what it's worth, there's a lot of people who like don't really play this game, or like don't really play that game like that anymore, but they used to be really good back in like Sun and Moon or like X and Y or anything else like that, right? So I think that there are a lot of people that are very, very, very good at this game. To be upset that you're not immediately at their level, or even after a while at their level, I think is kind of, it puts you at like a really big disadvantage. So I don't know. Catching up is absolutely possible. In fact, because so many pro players are creating content, they have Patreons with coaching and all this other stuff. I think we're in a pretty good spot for that. Tailwind. You think they're gonna? What do you think they're gonna do here? Okay, so if I taunt the Pterodactyl. I hard switch. But oh shit. I'm too slow. I might flinch because of that. And if I flinch because of that, that's actually my fault because I know that I'm gonna move afterwards. There's the Moonblast. Wow, that actually did a lot more damage than I expected. Oh no. Yeah, that's actually that's just not good. Okay, this is gonna be a very convoluted turn, but I mean, it doesn't have to be. Okay. Let me fake out. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Me parting shot the Pterodactyl and protect here. Excalibur grew on me. I actually really like it now. I like Excalibur a lot. I'm thinking of getting some coaching though. I'm not gonna lie. Because I realized, like, okay, so the reason why I'm very late today is because very late last night I was like, let me build a few teams for stream tomorrow, and I built 3. Two of them are fucking garbage today. Let me tell you that. Listen, I can admit when I made a fucking horrible ass team. But oh fuck, wait, that's fast. Okay, that's huge. That's also huge. Two really good things just happened this turn. It's hacked. It's 100% hacked, so I can't rely on it, but when it happens, it's nice. I challenge you to a double battle. I mean, I'm pretty sure my title says that I'm playing ranked ladder on stream. I don't really have any intention of battling you. Kiss. Good things happening. This is not the streamer I know. Yeah, bro, I know. Rare optimism. Oh, Serena's actually a hoe for that. Actually, wait, I can't say that because power whip. My goodness. Moonblast into me and not Garchomp is definitely a choice, but I respect it. Alright, I'm kinda in a not so great position now. Okay, just so long as Rock Slide connects, I can protect this turn. And then I have to Aqua Jet the Aerodactyl. I tried that Yawn Swampert Victory road team and I was cheeks. I mean, also it could just be like it could just work really well in like open team sheet versus closed team sheet, which I don't know personally. It's a thing. Like it is a thing. Wide guard me, I dare you, idiot. There will be no wide guard. There will be no wide guarding happening. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. I felt like a really bad pilot. It was also just guessing the EVs. I think when you're running a lot of off meta like that, you're usually taking into account like a lot of important calcs that you like wouldn't want to miss otherwise. Just last respect into the Okay, no, yeah, that's actually childish behavior there. That is so childish, bro. That is so childish. And listen, I be acting childish as heck. I be acting childish as heck up in here every day. So when I say that, like, just know that it takes a childish person to know a childish person, and you, my good sir, are childish. Maybe they get 10 protects in a row, real. At this point, just grind for your flowette. Yeah, that's what I would say. Battle against Mokuba. This is about to be some surf spam nonsense. What is going on here? Has anybody seen this team? Let me know, because this team looks like some fucking bullshit. This team is absolutely, this team is shit. This team is some dog shit. This team is some hot dog shit, bro. Steaming hot, like piping hot. You know when your dog takes a shit and like you grab it in your hand, you like take the bag and it's like hot to the touch. Yeah, that's crazy. I encored somebody, got it down to his last mon. I wish you recorded that, bro. That's so funny. All right. All right, gotta make this decision quick, sooner rather than later. I feel like there's no downside to bringing Ensign here. I mean, there is a downside to bringing Ensign, but let me just deal as much damage up front, and in the back, I will do. Let's do Whimsiclot. Whimsiclot! Their name is Mokuba. I literally do not trust them. What is that from? I can't use Big 6. Everyone knows exactly what I'm gonna do. I need some element of surprise. Yeah, that's more so a closed team sheet best of one problem than it is like a whatever type of problem. Is this Combine Vaporeon? Could be. It could in fact be. Yugia, it is Seto Kaiba's younger brother. Got you. Unorthodoxness to do well. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Mokuba's Kaiba's bro from Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the franchise I forgot the most about as I've grown up. Uh-oh, that's not what I like to see. Are they gonna Calm Mind? Oh, they're just gonna Ice Beam. That's so fucking random. I respect it, but damn. I respect it, but damn! Damn! See, like, for example, this would never have this type of turn. I would never let myself go down to this type of turn in best of 3 open team sheet. It would just be like, why would I ever leave it open? But then it's like Ice Beam on Vaporeon, which people are running, but people aren't running a lot. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying there. All right, so I can click Encore, which is kind of punishable, but I feel like at this point I'm better off just setting speed and setting the wind. And you know what? Actually, no, because they wanna click Poison Jab on me. So if I Encore, Toxicroak, and then I just Calm Mind. As long as it's not Yawn, then I'm okay. As long as it's not Yawn. Because Rishi was using a Yawn Vaporeon. Okay, they're going for Poison Jab right there. Yawn would piss me off so fucking badly. So badly that I might just take the sleep turns. Oh, it's just Ice Beam. Alright, so they're freeze maxing. Okay, go off, I guess. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna be so greedy right now. Let's go! Pelipo. I think I'm never gonna, I don't know, maybe, is this not right? But I have a friend that says it like that. I'm just gonna start calling Pelipper Pelipo. It is Pelipo. Telepo. Oh, wow. And you're literally not hitting me with a one-hit KO. You can't even take me down to Sash. You can't even take me down to Sash like that. And that's how you're living your life. Go ahead, I guess. Go ahead, I guess. Moonblast and what was this? Because I certainly do not want them to set up Tailwind right now. That would be bad vibes. That would be bad vibes. No way! No way, just let me do that! No, you're just gonna let me click Calm Mind one more time? Alright, this is gonna be a forfeit, trust. This is about to be a forfeit. This has to be. Dude, this Floette is on Ashwagandha, bro. Floette actually just very calm and chilled out, but just ready for that action at the same time. I don't like the way Vaporeon is standing right now. I don't like that. I don't like its posture that much in this generation. Because it looks like you caught them as they're trying to get in the position to take a shit. You know what? You know how dogs do that? Okay, they're gonna fake out here. You know what? That's completely okay with me. I'm just gonna Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam. It's a withdraw? Okay, kind of interesting. It's just Vaporeon on the back. Okay, bet. Moonblast. I mean, I guess I Tailwind here. Why is... I'm not gonna lie. Why does Mokuba sound like... Or Mokuba... That sounds like a very African name, bro. I'm African, I can say that, bro. This sounds like an African-ass name, bro. Well, am I wrong for saying that, bro? I don't think so. Oh, wow. Dazzling Gleam would have actually just cleared. I did 3 much right there. That's cool. Yeah, I just did 3 much. Dry Skin's very cool on this Pokemon. Oh, well, at least I got my Tailwind up. Okay, yeah, no. I'm pretty sure I got this in the bag. I'd have to, like, misplay super badly here to end up being fried. Alright, Protect and Dazzling Gleam. I can see Toxicroak protecting. Alright, Basket Legend is still kind of free. Is still kind of Big McFree. Yeah, it looks like a dog that's like halfway getting ready to like squat and pop a shit out. I'm gonna go with last respects. Last respect. And they're gonna protect because it's ultra cope. Either that or they're gonna forfeit or they're just gonna let me. Who is that man in my family that said I will fail? Keep eating and come back. You know, that African motivational speaker is active. Wait, that African motivational speaker is actually mad funny, but I think he's like legit being serious and is kind of like ultra delusional. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see, Chomps. I feel like Chomps is all right here. Definitely above average in terms of picks. This is... I actually feel okay with Garchomp Floette. But also, I'm thinking... What else would be a pretty good lead here? Is there a downside to Incinnamon? And I think Incinnamon isn't bad, but Aurasphere is kind of scary. So, you know what? I feel like this is... I'm just not going to overcomplicate this one. They could be going for, like, Trick Room, which would be, like, whatever, I guess, honestly. All right, let's do it. Very creative team, Wowie. Oh my gosh, aren't you so cool? For wait, are you glazing their team or shitting on mine? Genuine question, Levy. Is it Levy or Levi? Let me know. Okay. Greed maxing. We are currently greed maxing. Okay. This is Fake Out and Tailwind. Fake Out, Trick Room. So if I just Moonblast this Raichu, and then, well, they don't have the Giraffe, do they? They do have Giraffe. Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam. And one of us gets faked out, and then Trick Room goes up, and y'all see this shit? Y'all see this shit, right? Okay. Is this the Aaron Zhang team? Like, I guess. No, like, I guess, bro. Yo, right? You are a bit better in every except. I mean, okay. All right, Ampharos. Let's be so for real right now. What do I need to happen? Is it gonna be Farigiraf as the last Pokemon? Okay, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm risking it for the biscuit. Encore plus Protect. Why did I forget about Romaville? No! Okay, that's my fault. Yo, that's actually my fault. That is my fault. I'd like to take responsibility. I think I should just go for a double protect. I mean, I guess... I'll just Drain Kiss just because what if... Oh no, they just gleamed. They just gleamed me! How much damage are they fucking doing with that thing? Holy shit! Is Aromatisse kind of nasty like that? Like, what? It's my least favorite Pokemon. I'm not gonna... I got fucking... I actually got mixed up, bro. That's so crazy. Okay. I'm so confused about this team, but yeah, I respect it. Alright, if I don't get a double protect, I auto lose, which is cool. That thing is strong? Yeah, I'm surprised by how strong this Aromatisse is. And I hate Aromatisse. Just look at it. It's supposed to be like a flamboyant plague doctor bird. Which, like, from that perspective, it makes the design make sense. But from somebody that's just looking at this thing, like, what the fuck is this supposed to be? It doesn't make me enjoy this Pokemon. It doesn't. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see this. Smogon. Okay, so it's got... Oh. It's kind of bad until you put it in Trick Room. Aroma Veil. That was well played. Yeah, that was really well played. That was very well played, actually. All right, I may do a few viewer battles today because I'm not really feeling ladder right now. I feel like I have some work to do, and I got way too carried away last night in building shit that just didn't work out, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of fried off that. Keep it a buck with you. Okay. Sun versus Slop. I'm not gonna hold you though. Gotta be prepared for whatever they throw at me. I feel like I can get in front of Trick Room this way. But maybe not. What's good? It's kicking. How you doing, man? I gotta play this better though. I gotta play this better. I protect. How you do? This Final Gambit Raptor? It could be. Could be Final Gambit, could be Mega, but if it's Final Gambit, then I'm kind of in some trouble. Oh, it is. I thought I was gonna get hit by close combat. It was in fact Final Gambit. Man, that shit is fucking annoying. I should have just clicked taunt. If I clicked taunt, then Trick Room would still not get set up. Alright, let's see how I can outplay this. I'm not really seeing too many ways, but depending on who's in the back, it's probably Camerupt, so if I manage to get rid of this for Rigrath, then I can deal devastating damage with... Oh. Well, that's actually not who I was expecting, to keep it a buck with you. So, oh wait, who's the Mega on their team then? I think it is Camerupt. I think it's going to be Camerupt. Freeze Dry is a possible move that will absolutely fry my shit. I think I'm going to protect this turn and then go with a Flare Blitz into the Magnum. Oh, this is Blizz Spam. No, yeah, that's actually pretty nasty. Yeah, I was not expecting that either, but like, it is what it is. So it is Freeze Dry. Okay. I am going to be taking absurd damage in this game. I think it's either Sacrifice Bask or Chomps. And I kind of don't want to sacrifice Garchomp right here, but Basca Legend is going to be okay later. If it is who I think it is, then Basca Legend will be okay later. But for now, I think I'm going to have to do it, yeah. Definitely a Feels Bad Man moment. If I wanted to get ahead of it, I was like, does it have Freeze Dry? Because I wasn't really familiar with the Vanillish set, with the Vanillix set. So I'm just gonna sack. Yeah, I'm gonna sack Garchomp. And if they see that, if they think they're gonna take too much damage, then they won't attack Garchomp. But I'm kind of okay with Garchomp going down here. Oh, it's Psychic Fangs. I think they were just trying to finish off the whatever the fuck that was. And is it gonna be Blizzard? Oh no, they are gonna freeze dry that slot. That's interesting. I think that was kind of to make sure if I switched in something that was one hit, or if I was Sash. I think that was to break Sash on Basque Legend. Kumbata, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, buddy. Sheesh, dude. That is looking rough. It's looking rough today. Okay, 2 turns left. I gotta just trust my gut next time. That's an outplay. Alright, comes down to the double protect again. Can I get a double protect? Might be game changing, might not be though. Let me do this. Hopefully this just works better. Double protect fails. Does freeze dry actually pick up the KO? I think it will. Or maybe it won't. Okay. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. I think that's going to be impossible to come back from. The only way that it's not is if it is Sinistra in the back. If it's Sinistra in the back, then this is actually winnable. But if it's not Sinistra in the back, if it's Camerupt in the back, then I think I just straight up lose this. but better to learn now than at a tournament that matters, because that would be very, very, very stressful. All right, let's flare blitz. Oh my gosh. Who's in the back? Who's in the back? Okay. There's a possibility, but I called it. I called it right there. Okay, I'm losing a lot of elo. Let's take a look at usage stats, because I've been losing a lot, and I think it's really bad for my viewership today. I mean, I did, in fact, I did. Yeah, no, I'm losing a lot today. I'm losing a lot of elo today. Sheesh. All right, so, no, I'm gonna quit for right now, and I'm gonna go to battle data and take a look at battle season 5. That's pretty interesting. Alright. Hold on a second. Sorry guys. I'm gonna go refill on coffee. Waiting on my damn seafood sandwich. Play a little beer batter or something. Potentially. I'm feeling super fried right now. I'm feeling like kind of a dummy, because I was just like theory crafting all night last night. Didn't test at all. Hopped on ladder today, got hard punished for it, dude. It's definitely a feels bad moment. That's a really bad feels bad moment, but the cat Jimmy, thanks for the follow, appreciate you. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go refill this coffee. Okay, I'm back. So I'm waiting for my water to heat up right now, and I'm thinking, okay, I wanted to gatekeep this one strategy because I wanted to use it at Baltimore, but I'm not really sure how that would affect the game when some of these other megas come out. So the idea is dropping one of my screens for Misty Terrain on Grimmsnarl, and by doing that, it would allow me to boost my damage output on Floette without needing to boost. It would also stop my negative matchups to sleep powder teams, and it would potentially enable my opponent, but it would also just stop status. which is really important because Raichu can be very annoying with the speed debuffs that come from paralysis. And it's just a bunch of stuff that I wanted to theoretically keep a secret until like a certain point. But then what comes down to it when it's like, what it comes down to is that if I don't test this and I don't test it like against good players in open team sheet and closed team sheet, then I have no idea how well it is, how well it's going to work. And having something that, okay, the weekend of is just like a really good like gotcha strategy, even an open team sheet, is kind of cool. But I feel like just gatekeeping that shit is kind of just not good. I don't know. That's just me personally. Like gatekeeping that stuff, it's not that, oh, you're gatekeeping something that is bad to gatekeep something. No, but I'm kind of saying like, oh, just being scared to play it because other people might see it or it might do really well, and it might advance the meta in a place that I feel kind of comfortable in right now. But at the same time, it's like over a month until this regional happens, so I'm just kind of, it's in my head like, okay, let me not burn, let me not like overcook at anything, let me not overcook my calc. I lost to a guy earlier using Trick Room, Camel, and Mega Chandelier. That was pretty interesting. Yeah, no, I think in the previous battle, it boils down to season M5. What? Double battle. Okay, all trainers. Let me just see rank battle season M4. All right, see view gameplay stats. So Foot Professor, Washi. I've seen this person's name. This is 2500 elo. Very cool. I'm pretty sure this person was running Hippowdon as well. Hippowdon Sand. The person named Calculus. Oh, look, this is Giovanni Shishki. Am I saying his name? Shishki? But yeah, this is a current world champion. Wait, is this? I guess they just go by Clancy. And no way, wait, this is like another world championship. World champion. That's very cool, actually. Wait, this is another world champion. It's Wolf. Gotta love Wolf. Wolf is a very nice person. I've met him in person. All right, Pokemon, Garchomp's everywhere, and I feel like I've been, okay, so thinking about it this way, I've taken a lot of ice beams, I've taken a lot of attacks that just feel kind of really bad to take, but also at the same time, it's like, why am I getting hit by so many stray ice beams? Why are there things, if there are things that are going to beat these Pokemon, like it's gonna be there, right? Like ice beam clears 1, 2, 3, and then freeze dry clears 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, I feel like if I want to do really well right here, what I can do is just not only be prepared for some of these threats, but just do better to make sure that when I go up against them, like, hey, you might not have something completely optimal, but you have something that can stop it. And I think something like I think I should lean into maybe Archaludon. We'll do a little bit of off the cuff building, and maybe I'll do like 1 or 2 viewer battles, and then we'll call it a stream today. But yeah, let me get my stuff. Sorry. I am back. And I am thinking of what I can maybe use to get around the Staraptor that's kind of everywhere, because if we go look at these usage stats, at least for this season, it feels like Staraptor isn't super high, but it's like the frequency of Staraptors that we're seeing at high rank. This obviously has to be skewed so that Staraptor is being used less in lower ranks and more in higher ranks. And there are two Pokemon that come to mind when I think about Staraptor, and one of them is going to be more passive. One of them is going to be weirdly more aggressive, and those two Pokemon are both of the unaware users. It's going to be Clefable and Skeledirge. I'm thinking that if I can spin Skeledirge, Goldengo takes down Staraptor easy. Yeah, that is very true. So I was thinking about, like, okay, Skeledirge does really well. Typhlosion is able to output a lot of burst damage, is fake out proof. But if close combats happen, if let's say they have like if they move first, then that doesn't go through. So like the three Pokemon I'm thinking about right now that help me a lot into these matchups would be like, yeah, Typhlosion, Skeledirge, and Clefable, sorry. I personally like using Clefairy because it's more defensive, like with like Eviolite, but that doesn't exist right now. It's not a real thing. I mean, a team that deals with all the meta teams and got a win rate of 14-2. The two losses that I get was my bad. I made the wrong choices. Nice. What are you running, FJ? Do I call you FJ or do I just call you like Espinosa? I run Goldengo and Housestone in the back to bait CC into my T-Tar. That's pretty smart. That's very smart, actually. Welcome back, D. Okay, so like we're looking, wait, let me just internalize season M4. This is season M4. Okay, so season M5 is, okay, so the notable shift from last month, oh, sorry, just jumbled up. Low on coffee, but I'm fixing that right now. So which Pokemon seemed to move down? As actually Garchomp moved down to number 2. Kingambit's the most used Pokemon in the format. Staraptor went from number 11 all the way where Incin is to number 5. So out of these Pokemon here, I get really, really good return on investment. Depending on like the field circumstances, Skeledirge is able to wall practically all these Pokemon. However, yeah, I think Skeledirge can wall all these Pokemon. I just need to have a redirection user. So let's see, Skeledirge mouse hold. Because I'm thinking right now, I know, like, I trust myself for best of 3. I always do well best of 3, and if I don't do well best of 3, it's always just like a last minute change or a this or a that. I just gotta adapt to what's happening in the metagame in best of 1, because yeah, I could have the best team best of 3, but while a lot of teams are really, really good at both, I think there's nothing wrong in trying to optimize a team for ladder versus otherwise. You said FJ is fine running Mega Venusaur team with Farigiraf, Pangoro, Incineroar, and Sylveon, Milotic Sylveon. What's breakfast? Yeah. I'm gonna set up a private room in a few minutes for anyone who wants to battle me or just test a team. I mean, I guess like you're kind of you're welcome to do that. No, yeah, that's a great protein source. Eggs and really anything. I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't have that much cheese usually, but all right. Let's check a team that has failed me every time I've used it, which is actually not a lot of these teams. Or do I go back to like hard trick rooming? I think I can just go back to hard trick rooming. I just need to teach this for a graph psychic terrain. Well, just in case, I'm gonna train Pokemon. Psychic terrain. I guess I could use Meowstick. Focus Sass Meowstick is also an option, but I feel like Mega Mawile does so much damage with a Play Rough that I feel like it's kind of, I don't know. This is also the wrong mouse hold for this. It's supposed to be a different one. I also named them so I can identify them more easily. Time to hold. Troubleberry. Here it is. And it's still the wrong Farigiraf. Why am I doing this? Okay. One of these teams had Skeledirge, and then I took Skeledirge off for whatever reason. Where'd I put that Croc? An alligator? Is this a is Skeledirge an alligator or a crocodile? Somebody who is more versed in just animal biology, please let me know. Let's put this one right here. An item. Leftovers. I'm not really gonna touch the spreads or anything that I have for the Skeledirge, so I feel like it's already pretty good. It's a crocodile. Alligators have broader mouths. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, shout out, dude.
Shout out to his family.
Shout out to your family, King. Anyone from Florida in here to answer that? Wait, Dr. Tomboss, are you a Floridian? Is that why you just know the sauce? Is that why you just know that knowledge? All right, Babiri Berry. I really have nothing against Farigiraf. This is Blueberry, so I have Helping Hand, Twin Beam, and Trick Room. Whimsicott, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm just kind of tired of relying on Trick Room. It just feels not good right now. I mean, relying on whatchamacallit, Trick Room to set up an attacker or Tailwind to set up an attacker, because I feel like I just want to be able to ignore a lot of those conditions and just click whatever attacks I'm gonna click. But Follow Me is good. I think that these two honestly are not a terrible lead into Staraptor, like literally side by side, because not only do I get follow me, but I get to set up like really annoying stuff like Will-O-Wisp Hex, Torch Song, so I can set myself up pretty nicely. Whimsicott, I feel very annoyed by Whimsicott right now, to keep it a buck with you. I don't want to talk about Whimsicott unless I decide that like it's necessary. Hex is cool because of Raichu as well, but if it feels like it's a little bit cope, like if I don't find, like, you know what, why don't y'all give me advice with this? What's the goal of Skeledirge? To survive the most metagame threats and not allow certain Pokemon to set up past a certain opponent, right? Theoretically, right, if I was going up against a Staraptor here, I think that I could very easily set up a Will-O-Wisp. Staraptor can't boost against me, and there are a couple of, I feel like, just pluses when it comes down to that. Also, these two Pokemon together are fake out proof. With this Pokemon here, also fake out proof. And yeah, that's pretty much that's the goal of Skeledirge here. Alchemy. Alchemy is life. No, I'm Dutch. Reptiles are my favorite animal group. Ooh, you're Dutch. That's very cool. Unaware makes any step up. Yeah. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, even like that Pokemon just doesn't auto patch the matchup, right? It's like, yeah, you have a Pokemon that is like, you can't set up like close combat boost and you can ignore what they do, but obviously a good player is going to adapt to that even on the fly. And once the Skeledirge is gone, right, like what's going to be the best way to avoid them from like completely hitting me with like very devastating shit like later in the match? Because you can just pull back Staraptor, reset, reposition. Usually these teams are running like a Sinistra. Cleavor against Zard Y. I think Cleavor's not bad, but I think I really have to just lean into like which Pokemon are going to be my megas here. Because, hold on a second, let me empty this slot. So I feel like I have enough stuff that beats Basculegend right now. All right, so Ant says Megasco villain for more burns and Grass Stab or Alolan Ninetales. That seems like a really good idea, actually. Tom Boss is thinking Floette. Floette, like, you can never really go wrong with Floette, right? Where'd I put my Floette? So we have two ways to status Pokemon. We have both of the megas right here. What would be a good, like, let's just take a look right here. Obviously, two ground weaknesses, not ideal, but this is not the most oppressive ground metagame. Garchomp is really everywhere, which is sort of like that becomes a little bit more of a problem. Floette will deal with Garchomp nicely, so will Clefable. It is still something to consider when I would encounter Garchomp and when that would be an issue. Poison is like, there's one poison resist. I think a steel type like Gholdengo wouldn't be bad, like some of y'all were saying. And something that discourages Incineroars would be, I mean, I don't know. Because steel typing, if we're gonna do I want nice steel coverage, or do I really care about like that specific Pokemon? Mouse hold friend guard, you think is a good one? Dactyl for speed control with Sash. Adds another possible mega for the preview, which is something that would, yeah, honestly, dude, Michael, you're on a roll right now, dude. Because my mind permanently thinks in open team sheet best of 3. That is the most, ooh, it drives me insane. It drives me insane. My mind is always working open team sheet best of 3, and it's not a good thing. Mega Skarmory and Dragon Dance. I mean, T-Tar has Dragon Dance. But yeah, Michael is absolutely right about that. This just adds another level of unpredictability. It's like, will they wide guard? Will they do this? Will they do that? Because here's the thing, right? It's going to be a week and some change before, like, champion tier even, like, whatchamacallit? I play enough Pokemon on stream to fix my elo if I'm playing with some close, with some, like, close team sheet cheese. So pretty much, yeah. There's this. Let's try this out. Because I don't really... I don't hate, like, on paper, I don't hate this team. It seems so funny. It seems like a very silly team, but it's also kind of random enough that it might work. Optimally, I would say, let's see how it goes, because I have 2 redirectors. Maybe I would drop Birkin or Clefable. Birkin the Skeledirge, for anyone who's listening. This is, like, watching. Want to test your team against my stupid Scolipede team? Is it Mega Scolipede? Hi, Starboy. What's good? All right, sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody's message, because I'd be feeling bad when I look over and I see, oh my gosh, I didn't check that chat. Yeah, ideally, I feel like eventually I'll drop one of these 2, but I think this is good to start. Said I made it a few minutes ago. If you just made it, I'd rather just test rank. Just rather test rank. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like, honestly, I don't burn out of Pokemon, but I burn out of playing the same strategy if I'm not getting wins. And that part of me burns out like a lot faster than most people would. Like, I'll never burn out of Pokemon. I can literally stream VGC every day for my life. But that's not, but like, I have to work and stuff, and also like other stuff like that too. But like, you know what I'm saying? But I can't just like continue to hop on the ladder and then understand like how somebody who knows my team, I knows their, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, it's not regressing necessarily, but my goal is to do really well in major tournaments this year, meaning that a best of 1 is one part of the game, and closed team sheet is kind of different. So like I'm kind of okay with whatever though. So let's see. I like Aerodactyl here. Put Clefairy in the back. That's when you hit a J and grind. I will very likely be hitting a J and running very minute and like uninteresting calcs on Picolytics today. I'm gonna be running calcs on Picolytics today. I know that's not it's not really exciting, is that? But yeah, Picolytics, because yeah, unless people want to know how I do that. My team has evolved. PANDAS, save me! PANDAS, save me! Save my elo! Am I at risk of going down to... I mean, this is Parish. So, I mean, I'm thinking like what would be good here, but in reality, just maybe farming a flinch would be all right. At least right now. Let me know how your labbing is going. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really do trust a lot of your opinions. I trust Hendez's a little bit more. Because Hendez is, listen, there's a way, like, PANDAS is like, I don't know how to explain that. Bro is always right when it comes down to something. Like, bro does not hit send in the chat unless it's like factually or scientifically correct or there's some random shit like that. Oh, this is random as fuck. Why would they do that? I'm gonna guess okay. Delphox, Venusaur, Ninetales. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm speed tying right now. I don't know if I really like that, but I think I'm okay with it. Delphox, Venusaur, and Violet. Yeah, that seems like some really difficult shit to like look at in team preview and know what people are gonna bring. So for Delphox, are you using the Encore Substitute or Nasty Plot? Dual Wing Beat is this Yawn Swampert? I think this is the Yawn Swampert. Is this a team, guys, that y'all were trying to warn me about? I think this is the team y'all were trying to warn me about. Uh-oh. And is there a perish mode on this team, or it's just, I'm gonna trap you on the field and you're going to sleep? A flinch would be nice. Okay, they're going for high horsepower. I think they're just being too greedy. I think they're just being extremely greedy right now. Rock Slide. And Focus Blast if I'm gonna go down for... Oh, okay. Swampert, no! Let me get a crit. Let me get a little crit. See, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's better than nothing. Honestly, I like this game state a lot, actually. And I am the fastest Pokemon on the field here. I think dual Wing Beat into Sneasler is nice, and then Machagacha goes hard. Oh, they avoided. Swampert fucking avoids! Are we so for real right now, bro? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The game, as reparations, every time I'm going up against a white dude with dreadlocks, the game should give me better RNG. That's just me personally. That's just how I feel in my heart. But what in the actual fuck is happening, bro? Dude, that's so bad. Oh my goodness. Dude, the Swampert just, holy shit, bro. This is so bad. Heal pulse, follow me. Nah, yeah, there's literally nothing there's nothing I can do right now. Holy shit. No, this team works. I just got absolutely unlucky up the butt, bro. Like, what in the heck, man? What is even going on? Are they gonna protect Gengar, or are they gonna make an aggressive play because they're in the lead? No, they did not protect Gengar. Okay, so it will be Shadow Ball. That wing beat connects and it's cooked for him. Bro, I'm honestly just about to go back to like Brave Bird or whatever it is, or like, does Aerodactyl even get Brave Bird? I don't even think Bro is a bird. Okay, if I can survive this, which I'm taking neutral hits. Actually, no, I'm gonna eat it. I'm not even gonna eat it. I'm gonna get hit by a Shadow Ball. I'm gonna get fried. It's a bad RNG moment. Happens, but I mean, dude, what can I do there? I really couldn't do anything, so I did my best. That's cool with me. That is cool with me. When you get that unlucky, you just have to know. You just have to know, bro. That's just your fault for not having better RNG. I know I say it's always my fault, and I'm like serious about it, but that time I was like a little bit not serious about it. Hold on. Okay. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Swampert might be back. I feel like Swampert might actually be back, low-key. I've been wanting to just click Torch Song and be annoying as fuck this entire time, but like, I'm okay with not doing that too, don't get me wrong. Let's see. I think they're gonna lead Grim. I'm kind of crazy for that. Throwing Skeledirge because he's cool. That's literally what I just did right there, dude. Okay, you know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Can Swamp Izzo go away? It cooks me too hard. No, because that's the thing is that like I start using Swampert and then people start countering Swampert, but I wonder if that, I mean, this is Rain Swampert, so I want some different shit, but Dazzling Gleam. And it's good because I was like, okay, they're gonna lead Grimmsnarl. And so I'm gonna click follow me. And I'm gonna combine. I feel unclean now. I went on a 4-game losing streak, but broke it with using a cheap overkill team. Welcome to closed team sheet best of 1. This is like it's gonna happen to you, but it absolutely does happen to even the best players on ladder. So sometimes it boils down to how much time you have in the game based on like your win rate to like recoup something or something like that. And then some people just don't be losing like that, and some people do go on like a tier like that, like a 4-game losing streak, and they realize, hey, like the metagame's sort of creeping up on my team's effectiveness, and they make like slight adjustments, and then they like get back up there. Like, what's his name, the Michael Kausch dude that like makes all these other teams and then he gives them out for free. Number one, I feel like he should make like actual video content. I know he streams, but I feel like he should make some video content because he has very, very useful stuff for people to follow. I'm gonna click follow me again, and they have light screen up, so I'm gonna get a little bit greedy here. I'll make Scolipede somehow viable. I owe him that. Well, I'm thinking about Focus Sash Scolipede, right? Because Acid Spray is really nice, and Fake Tears is cool, but the best Fake Tears users are Pranksters, and there are a lot of Dark-type Pokemon right now. There are a lot of Dark-type Pokemon that are good and annoying. Also, you can boost your own Staraptor with that move, so... Yo, I'm just like looking at my full 6 and I'm thinking, yo, I'm really running some bullshit. I'd be annoyed. I'd be very annoyed to play against this team personally. And that makes me feel happy because I'm going to ruin someone's game. Maybe not this person, but someone. I guess that's the way I think about it. You think they're going to wide guard Pelipper? I feel like they could. Or should it be... Nah, I think that Hurricane is gonna be too much. I need to click Drain and Kiss into one of these Pokemon. I think I found a hacker. Ooh. I want to see the process, creative process that leads to him even making these teams. You could look at it that way, or you could just like pay for coaching on like Metafy. If you like the way somebody plays, I'd say just pay for their coaching. As long as nobody's happy, then it's a good board state. That's unironically the truest competitive Pokemon statement I've ever heard in my life. That's so real. How many turns left of this rain? There are 2 turns left of rain. I definitely bought... I definitely brought my home dog to the wrong fight, but okay, hold on. I think I can actually make this work. Bro's Whimsicott outspeeds my max speed Timid Garchomp without any speed control on their part. No, Whimsicott just has a higher speed stat. It just has a higher base speed stat. Nobody's hacking. Does he know? I don't think he knows. There's so much happening in the field right now. Hold on. This has to be a double back. Yeah, because Whimsicott is just faster than Garchomp. Like, it outspeeds Garchomp super easily without even being maxed out in speed. That's why. If you're having trouble conceptualizing some of the speeds, I would say check Smogon, and Smogon stows like the base stats of Pokemon immediately. I'm pretty sure HP is doubled, and then the stats and moves and everything else like that is like you just add 20, and then like there's the plus and minus 10% per natures. Was the sun up? It's probably just chlorophyll whim then. Yeah, I knew it was in like the 110s, but I didn't remember the exact 116. I was like, it's either 116 or 114. But yeah, Theo is. The issue with the Trick Room beforehand as well. I mean, I guess that's possible, but it could also just be people are running troll teams with like different whim. Rain. Okay, so they don't have. So I'll move before Pelipper. I will protect and. I was like, I know they were gonna click wide guard right there if they had it. Okay. That feels good. No Trick Room, just regular old Whimsicott. I thought it might have had Chlorophyll. Forgot I had that ability for a second. It's possible. Some people are running it because theoretically, if they have like Farigiraf on their team or whatever, it lets them be fast and status Pokemon that you. It's like when you know that when you see on the open team sheet that it has Chlorophyll, you're just like, okay, I know how to beat this. But it's like it's closed team sheet cheese basically is the best way to explain it. Actually, let's just start. Oh no! Oh wait, that's actually gonna slap my balls, bro. I should have just clicked Dazzling Gleam. Or maybe I'm okay. Seems like I'm okay. Oh my gosh, that was bad. Wide guard me, I dare you. Wide guard me. Wide guard me. Wide guard me. Wide guard. Imagine that just like crit and just fried me. Don't die to a crit. All right, that was nice. I was about to say, I'm gonna come back. Yeah, I don't die from a crit because I have too much HP invested. All right. Well, running some ultra random shit is in fact working for closed team sheet best of 1. So I think that's a massive W. I think, you know, I'll take that W. That felt like my opponent's like, dude, what is this person doing? That's the whole point. This is not supposed to be like a, I know your team and you know my team and we just try our best. No, I'm running an awful team to play against very intentionally. That's the goal. So Hex is really good after Raichu just completely like tears everything up. Scrafty is I feel like Scrafty's not coming. I genuinely feel like Scrafty's just not gonna be here. I don't know why. I get the feeling. I think for Rigoraph, if Scrafty does come out, Rigoraph will be a thing. Clefable just feels good. Clefable feels really good into this. And I mean, double redirects is kind of not the absolute best thing ever. But in case Trick Room does go up, let's just go ahead and put Birkin in. Because Birkin be putting in that work. Birkin be working. You know what I'm saying? Get it? Because crocodile bags, it's actually a kind of messed up joke. I don't enjoy crocodiles and alligators that much to really care. Somebody's gonna clip that out of context and gonna be like, oh, this person hates animals. When I love animals. I just don't, like, I just am not particularly fond of those specific animals. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, do I go for a dual wing beat here into Whimsicott? I think dual wing beat is really nice into Whimsicott. Actually, yeah, let's go for a dual wing beat into Whimsicott. And then, or should I just go for a, I think I could just go for a rock slide. No, let's do a wing beat. No, it's the wrong target. And dazzling. So that no matter what happens, Whimsicott gets fried at worst, like a little bit. At absolute worst, yeah. Okay, does Dactyl learn Iron Head? Because I feel like the no fairy answer is a problem. I'm kind of okay, because here's the thing, right? Fairy seems like a massive issue, but most of the fairy types aren't like a big issue. I feel like I think that fairy right now is niche and it does a lot of damage and you don't really move that fast, but I think that might change in the future. I mean, if paradoxes do get added, which I feel like they're not going to, I personally just feel like this is a mega evolution, I think. Don't get me wrong, I'd be very happy if paradoxes do get added. If terrestrialization gets added at some point before Wind and Waves, because whatever the mechanic there, I feel like this is gonna make its way into the game here. Or I just don't know. I really just don't know. Let's rock slide and dazzling gleam. Well, that's really, really good for me. That's extremely good for me, because here's the thing. I didn't realize that Sylveon was gonna underspeed me even in like What? I had no clue. I think that's just 0 speed investment, Sylvie. Which makes sense why that happened. Alright, how many turns of their tail under left? 2. Quick attack is potentially annoying. I think I got a dazzling here. Just to chip the Zard. Alright, Aerodactyl feels kind of free right now. I think we're gonna have to pick up 1 mechanic per team. I'm okay with that. I think that's cool. Miss me, please. Man, I can never have any good RNG like that. Uh-oh. Yeah, nah, this is gonna eat my butt. As flow out. How many turns left of this fuck-ass sunlight? 1 turn left of Tailwind. I'm gonna be so for real with you. Aerodactyl is so important to me in this game that I'm hard switching Clefable. I'm so sorry to do that to her. I know it's kind of messed up to do that to her, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's the last turn, okay. Protect. Firestarter and Fairy versus Firestarter and Fairy. Oh, Clefable avoided. Let's go! I was just talking about how unfair that is. And then Hyper Beam, I would have eaten that. I would have eaten that Hyper Beam. Actually, no, let's let them Hyper Beam. Let them Hyper Beam, honestly. Okay, that was really, that was a lot. It was a lot of damage. And because I know that they undersped my Aerodactyl, I know that they're under the speed threshold to actually outspeed Skeledirge. Alright, feels good, manch. Feels good, manch. Let's go! Clefable might survive because she ignores the sun boost. No, I'm pretty sure she still takes the sun boost. It's just like stats. I think the sun still like compounds damage for Clefable. Skeledirge, honestly, yeah. Who was it that said let's bring Skeledirge because it's cool? And then we did that, and you know what I'm saying? We're seeing that. Raichu hugs. Usually right now, I'd be doing calcs and like making food, but I did start a little bit late, so I'm gonna do one more battle. You have several Pokemon that I have, and I don't like that. Okay, let's see. Rotom is I gotta bring Skeledirge, but Dirge is kind of putting in that work right now. Shout out to Ron, my friend Ron.
Shout out to his family.
I traded Ron a delayed for the shiny. That was a Fuecoco when he got it for me. What are the odds that this Pokemon has Population Bomb? Who's your starter? I'm gonna choose Pombon because I'm a huge fire person. That's a friend guard set. Or it seems like it. I think this battle might be free. Do they have hard trick in the back? No, they don't. Don't love to see that. But on the bright side, you know who gets to come in for free and do good damage? It's the big Dirge. It's in fact the big Dirge. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Pterodactyl's probably going to eat all the. Pterodactyl's gonna eat probably both these Pokemon. But in case, like, I mean, I hope I can get a boost. I mean, let's see. I think Mousehold is. Okay. No, I'm not getting any shit. So I run Delphox or Armorage. I have decided to change the team, but that no longer has Mega Scolipede. Wherever Hendes is running, try running some shit like that, because there's probably a reason why he's running that. And he's very good at the game. CJ Speedy 2, what's good? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Are they gonna protect Delphox and go for me? Feels like it's. I feel like that's what they're gonna do. How many turns left to tail in 2? Okay, I can deal with it. All right, there's the Delphox site. Do they protect? They do. Let's go. If I used Torch Song on that Rotom, that would have been an insane read. Oh my gosh, that would have been an absurdly crazy read. All right, now I'm just gonna hex the Delphox. I mean, Rock Slide should, in theory, take care of me here, but... Oh, it's just Heat Wave. And... here we go. Let's go! Your friend with Shattered Time? I don't know who that is. All right. This is forfeit condition. Woo! Okay, that's all we have to do. All we have to do is change it up and run some really kind of dumb, unpredictable shit, and things immediately look up for me. All right. Do we do one more or call it at that? What is the vibe right now? Do I play it one more? If you don't know your next move, neither does your opponent. That's real. That's actually wisdom, bro. It's a wise thing. It's a very wise thing to say. Bro is wisdom maxing. You are a certified wisdom maxer. Wisdom maxer Michael. Let's go. Can't leave on a heater. Real. I will leave if I win this next one. Because I feel like the amount of time that I play, if I'm running some shit that's optimal for closed team sheet, it's really only a matter of time when I just continue to like gain elo. Oh, Rampardos. Wow. Okay. Love me some Rampardos. Not when I'm playing against it though. That Pokemon is fucking awful to play against. With Milotic, I think Raichu is a huge threat to this entire team. Focus Blast is pretty annoying. I think that we might see something like King Gambit to beta Focus Blast. Focus Blast is going to be dealing absurdly good damage. But I'm thinking, how do I get around a lot of that shit and just set up and just start dealing crazy, ridiculous damage? I think Skeledirge is not bad here. Redirection is pretty cool, but my redirectors are susceptible to like devastating damage. Turn 1. I think I can't really go too wrong with Aerodactyl, but I need to play it well. And I may need to switch early. You know, let's put these two up front. And in the back, Sinistra. And my Mega will be Raichu. Yo, Kivren X, what's good? Thanks for the follow. How are you doing today? All right. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. Tailwind, baby? I love Rampardos, though. Rampardos is a small Rampardos. It's honestly very cute. Look at him. He's very... I have a shiny one. Rock Slide. I think Rock Slide is very good here. Could be Scarf. And I feel like I should... You know what? I should set up Tailwind. Wait, let me do this. Rock Slide, Protect. Now that I processed it a few seconds, I'd probably go back and do Tailwind, then click Will-O-Wisp into the Rampardos slot. Because they might set up Tailwind right now also. Oh wow, that Rampardos is kind of squishy. Oh, it is Scarf. That's really, really good for me. Sheer Force, actually, with the amount of damage that's gonna deal, I gotta... what's the best way to get rid of this Pokemon? I think a second Rock Slide and Head Smash into Sinistra. I'm actually okay with just letting Head Smash connect with Sinistra. I'm very cool with that. I want a tiny Rampardos. Yeah, I didn't know that Rampardos is... I didn't know they came like that. They came in that packaging. It's a travel-sized Rampardos. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, a Will-O-Wisp would not have changed much about that. Will-O-Wisp, but it's still super effective. Yeah, no, that was a sell if I did that. This battle was crazy so far. Yeah, Rob, this Rampardos is very cute. Big fan of scary Pokemon that are like very small and now they're like kind of adorable. And you want to be like, don't talk to me or my son ever again. Here comes Parting Shot nonsense. Parting Shot. I think this might be a Rage Powder moment. What? What are you doing? I mean, you never let them know your next move, right? I think he did expect Matcha. But I was just like, okay, what if there's some bullshit? Like, what if they have E-Speed on that Dragonite and it's some weird, crazy set? So I was like, okay. Yeah, Dactyl going mad hard right now. Pterodactyl's winning mad hard. I named this Pterodactyl after my friend, Pterodactyl. She's a streamer. She just calls herself. It's like Terra. You see how it's spelled right here? This is her username. So y'all should go follow her on the purple platform. She's chill. She doesn't stream often, but she's cool. She cool. She cool people. Hung did. Okay. All right. They need to add a report button to this game. Because some of y'all got me fucked up on this game. Okay. Staraptor. Raichu. This is not fun to play against. This is not going to be a fun game to play, a fun team to play against. I think we just do our best to be absolutely prepared for their bullshit. I have Dazzling Gleam on Clefable. I feel like they're gonna set up. They might set up Trick Room. I'm wildin', but I feel like I'm wilding out in a good type of way. Yo, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Oh, it's Raichu for Rigoraph, so fake out Trick Room. Okay. That's cool. That's okay. I'm gonna torch along the Raichu. Zap Cannon, okay. I thought they were gonna fake out. I'm happy I clicked an attacking move. You know, I might actually fix that calc to work. To be a 100% two-hit KO on Raichu. Actually, no, it is a 100% two-hit KO because I just got a boost. Okay, very cool. Very cool. So it seems like a lot of people just don't know how to play against this Pokemon. I don't think anybody's like necessarily bad, but well, I'm +1, so I should do devastating damage with Hex alone. Last Respects goes into Skeledirge. That's fair. As long as I don't get stun locked, I should be okay. That's a strong Farigiraf. I've had enough. I'm gonna run the Life Orb Sclavy. Chill, bro. You're cooking too hard now. Now you're just cooking way too hard. You're cooking up some heat. That's too much heat, bro. That's too much heat, bro. That's way too much. That's too much of that heat. Are they gonna set up Trick Room? If they are, I think Clefable would be the right play, but I think I want to bait them. You know what? Actually, let's play it patiently. Because if this Farigiraf never sets Trick Room, then that's really good for me. Because if they set Trick Room, Floette's now the fastest Pokemon. Calm Mind. Follow me. I think they might be Scarf locked. Yeah. So that's why they're not setting it. I eat those. All right, so it is Scarf. We know that it's Scarf because of that. Alright, could be a toss-up. I could have also played it a little bit more conservatively the turn that I lost my Skeledirge, but besides that, I'm pretty okay with it. Poke-Aim Plus? Is that the challenge? Is Joey challenging people to comment Poke-Aim Plus? Because you're the second commenter. It's pretty funny. I like Poke-Aim. He makes some good content. Also very good player, better than I am. Also much more experienced than I am. Dazzling Gleams feels okay here. And because I'm paralyzed, I'm still not going to be out-moving this Basket Legend. So I think my best bet is really just to Rock Slide here. Okay, I should have protected. I was like, maybe they know I'm Sash, they'll play accordingly. That did not happen. Okay, Sylveon flinched. Okay, that's very good for me. I just need to hit this rocks. I need to hit both targets this time. Unless they have quick attack. If it's quick attack, then they actually win. Because then they can break my Sash. Oh, wow. GG, well played. That's good. That's really good. Lizards communicate by doing push-ups. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I need to step my lizard. I need to step my reptile game up then. All right, thanks for watching. Yeah, no, I actually feel okay about losing this because it's actually my fault for losing this game. And it didn't boil down to RNG, anything else like that. Okay, so that, you know what? Was a late stream, was really good vibes. Yo, special shout out to Mikey, Theo, and Mama Liz. Oh, shout out to Mean Gene also, because you be here every day. But appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching and keeping it chill and being good vibes. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be back tomorrow with a better working version of this team, and hopefully I'll already be higher elo because I'll be playing through like at certain points tonight and stuff like that. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Shout out to your families.
Shout out to his family.
Everybody have a great day. And let's go raid out. Let's go raid friendos. And who do we want to raid? Anybody have friendos that are alive that are doing Pokemon stuff or Nintendo stuff? Let me know, because people be oh, Drumstick is live. Drumstick is live. Okay, well let's raid Drumsticks because Drumsticks is Drumsticks. That's literally a good enough reason to raid him because we love Drumstick. All right, let's go show love to Drumstick. It's gonna be a good time. Drumstick is he's a very nice person. Did Drumstick just end stream? Okay, I was about to say like Drumstick. I hope you're not. I hope you don't just like randomly end stream. All right, seems heckin' good. It was a good time. Thank you guys for a great day. And have a great day for the rest of your day, because this is just the start of your day. And drink water. And what else? Use code Red Panda VGC in the item shop. Most of y'all don't play Fortnite. Alright, that's it. Bye everybody.